Hey Clarity family, welcome to your reading. This one right here, this is about the person on your mind and their exact feelings. And we're not sugarcoating a dang on thing today. Your energy drew you here. So what I need you to do is just take a moment and meditate here in the three cards and just pick the one that calmly draws you the most. Card 1, Medicine Wisdom. Card 2, Payonia. And card 3, Daughter of the Sacred Heart. All right, so let's get into it. Hi Clarity family, welcome to your reading. This one right here, this is about the person on your mind and their exact feelings. And we are not sugarcoating a dang on thing today. Pile 1, your energy drew you here to the Medicine Woman. Let's talk about it. You do so much for everybody else. You pour, you show up, you heal, you cover. And you've been like that, even when nobody clapped for you, okay? Even when the love wasn't returned. So this person, they notice. And they think about it more than they would admit. They know that you carry people who would have let you down. And this one right here, okay? They have asked themselves more than once, how does she still show up like that? Because deep down, they know that they could never love the way you do. They can't. So, this reading I'm about to give you, the real, all right? No fluff, no filter, just the exact feelings that this person has for you, raw and direct. But before we dive in, real quick, I just released my music out into the world. I've always been into music, but I finally decided to just stop playing small and just let it be seen. So if you want to support my channel, my music channel, XO Janai, the link is down in the description. And if you already subscribed, thank you. I see you, I feel you, I appreciate you. All right, let's talk more about this Medicine Woman energy, because this card isn't just aesthetic. It's a mirror of your soul, okay? You got healing hands and a high calling, right? People feel safer just being around you. But the flip side, you attract people who want to be fed without ever feeding you. And this person, they felt it. They craved your light, okay? But they didn't know how to honor it. And it's not because they're evil, but because they are emotionally unequipped. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where this energy is heating up now, okay? But don't go anywhere, because at the end of this reading, I'm gonna give you the total energetic frequency between you and this person, and the real reason that y'all were drawn together. And if this connection is meant to evolve, fade, or come full circle. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You got take the first step. I'm gonna go ahead and pull another card, and we'll read the energy together. And you also have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords energy, that's air energy. So it's about the intellect, and it does represent the air zodiac signs. It's about the mind. But first, we're going to start here with take the first step. And I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up. All right. So, listen. You got to take the first step, okay? Now wait, don't get it twisted. I don't mean chase. I don't mean beg. I mean own your energy and move like the high value woman you are, because real talk, energetically, you've already outgrown this situation with this person. But Spirit is saying, one shift in your energy will shift everything. Okay, because you already seen the red flags. You already felt the ache. So this step it's not about them. It's about you claiming your peace back and walking like you know who you are. All right. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Page of Swords. This card right here is giving watching you on the low, lurking energy, silent obsession vibes. Okay. And it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this person is thinking more than they are doing. Spying, overanalyzing, scrolling your socials, rereading old texts, and sitting in their thoughts. Okay? Sitting in their thoughts like, damn, how did I lose someone like that? But instead of saying it, they're stuck in their head, building scenarios and wondering if you have moved on. Too scared to speak, too prideful to stay silent. Let me tell you what this means for you though. This person may never match the depth that you gave them, but they do know your worth now. Even if they couldn't honor it when they had the chance, right? Now you're the one with the power. So as you take that first step, whether it's detaching emotionally, right, or focusing on your glow up, or just living unbothered, you're flipping the energetic script. And trust me, they feel that shift. They feel it like a slap to the soul. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where this energy flows from here. But stay right here because like I told you, at the end of this reading, I'm giving you the total energetic frequency between you and this person. And baby, it's going to be the realest truth that you've heard all week, all right? And if you are ready for your personal clarity session, you already know the site. It's claritybay.com, where the energy is going to be real AF, all right? So even if you have a question about this person, or you may have a question about your future spouse or your career or your money, look, hit me up, all right? So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Okay, what is coming through? Let's see. All right, you got feeling lost. So this card says, I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore. And it's easier to just stay silent, to stay in silence. You see that, right? Look, okay. Clarity family. Let me read that one more time for the people in the back. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay silent. Yeah, that part. See, this is exactly what happens when someone meets a soul like yours, okay? But never have the capacity to keep up with your frequency. They didn't expect to feel this much. They didn't expect to fumble the real. So now they are over there sitting in silence and hoping somehow that you'll make the first move. But truth is, you've already said more than enough. Okay, so here's the raw energy behind this card. This person is emotionally stuck. They want to come forward, but their pride is louder than their heart, and their guilt is bigger than their courage, right? So instead of showing up, they just vanish into silence. But let me tell you this, silence doesn't mean peace. It means they're battling their own conscience, haunted by what they didn't do and what they know you deserve. And let me just adjust your card for 1 second so you can see all of them. And here's what you need to know. This is not your burden to fix. You are not the emotional translator for someone who keeps choosing confusion. Let them sit in that silence. Let them feel the echo of everything you gave and everything they lost. Okay? Because you're not the one who's lost. They are. And that's why this card showed up. So let's go ahead and pull your next card. But don't move yet, because you already know I'm breaking down the total energetic frequency at the end of this reading. Will this connection ever align again? Or are you already being divinely rerouted? Stay with me, Clarity family. We're getting to the truth. And don't forget, listen, if you want a one-on-one dive with me, go to claritybay.com, where the energy never lies. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. All right. See what we got. You got gossip. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. Okay. You see that? Let me tell you what I'm picking up. We're gonna do it. Girl, listen. Okay. Now we're getting into it, Clarity family. Buckle up, because this next card just spilled some messy tea. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. Gossip. Yeah, you felt that? This right here is that two-faced, smile in your face, whisper behind your back energy. And let me tell you what's coming through loud and clear. This person, they either got caught up, talking too much about you to the wrong people, or they're letting someone else run their mouth for them. And instead of shutting it down, they're sitting there and letting the narrative get twisted. We're talking a friend, right, who knows way too much about your connection. An ex that's still lurking around their energy. Or even them playing both sides, telling you one thing and saying another to somebody else. And baby, what did we say about you? You're the damn medicine woman. You don't entertain circles. You break cycles. So when gossip shows up in a reading like this, it's spirit showing you not everyone who knows your name deserves to be in your business. No. Okay? Now, here's the twist that most people miss. That silence that they are sitting in, that, I feel lost energy, it's not just regret. It's exposure. They are scared that the truth will come out. Scared you'll find out what was said, who it was said to, and how they didn't protect your name. So while, they're over there feeling lost, it's not because they don't love you. It's because they know they betrayed your trust and they don't know how to come back from that. Let me say this for the people who feel this in their spirit. If they couldn't protect your name while you were gone, they never truly valued your soul when you were there. Period. Now listen, we're about to go even deeper. Let me go ahead and pull your next card because you need that full picture. But don't go nowhere, because at the end of this reading, I'm breaking down the total energetic frequency of this entire connection. So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? All right, so let's see. And by the way, you got 2 more cards to go, okay? This one and one more. Look at that, you got the rose quartz. Open up your heart. Y'all, I'm feeling something extra here that Spirit wants me to share, but I'm gonna share that at the end too, okay? This just came through. I'm gonna share it at the end with the total energetic frequency, but it's wild, Okay, let's look at this rose quartz energy, which says open up your heart. Okay. All right. So, this is more than just a love crystal. This is healing balm, right? In gem form. So it comes through when your spirit is finally ready to release the walls that went up after the betrayal, after the disappointment, after they couldn't show up the way you needed. Here's what this energy is really saying. You've done the work. You've cried. You've purged. You have gotten stronger, wiser, and maybe even a little more guarded, and for good reason. But now Spirit is sliding this card in like a soft invitation, a gentle nudge to let love, not just the lover, but real love flow back in. Because guess what? It's safe now. But more importantly, you finally know what's not safe with your heart. And that changes everything, okay? And yes, the person on your mind, they feel that shift, all right? Even if they can't name it, even if their ego won't let them say it out loud, they know the door that they used to have access to is closing, unless they come with pure intentions. But let me say this, just because someone feels regret doesn't mean that they've earned reunion. So that's why your heart opening isn't about letting them back in. It's about making space for something better to flow in. You feel me? And baby, there's one more card to go. And then I'm giving you the wild, energetic message Spirit dropped mid-reading. And it's big, it's unexpected, and it changes how you'll view this whole connection. So don't go nowhere. Okay, let's pull that final card, and then I'll break it all the way down with your total energetic frequency. And again, thank you to those showing love on my XO Janai music channel. Y'all already know I pour my soul into it, and every listen means everything. Links in the description. Let's go. One card left. Yep, one card left. Let's see what Spirit's closing this reading with. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What do we have coming through? All right, you got Virgo, analytical, functional, and efficient. So of course, Virgo could be in the top placements of their birth chart or yours. Virgo, of course, is that earth energy. It's physical. So let me tell you what I'm picking up. This is precision, discipline, focus. So as given, I've done the emotional deep dive. Now I'm doing the energetic cleanup. So here's what this means in the context of this connection. So whether it's you or them with strong Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Mercury or Venus, this energy is showing up to highlight the mental spiral that's been happening behind the scenes. Because Virgo energy feels everything deeply, but doesn't always show it. So instead, it overthinks, overanalyzes, obsesses quietly in the background. So what's the tea? They're overthinking, they're rereading messages, they are questioning if they missed their moment. And if this is your energy too, Spirit is saying, you're not crazy. You are discerning. But don't let that discernment turn into delay. Because Virgo energy can get stuck in what ifs and I should have said. Okay? You feel me? So on a physical level, this also tells me that someone is either watching your daily routine, seeing you glow up in your health, your peace, your vibe, or they are noticing that you're not checking for them like you used to. That's Virgo energy, okay? It's like, show me in action, not words. You stopped chasing, and now the power dynamic has shifted. Now, remember, you've got one last energy download coming in the total energetic frequency. And I already told you that Spirit dropped something wild after that rose quartz card. Okay? And it connects directly to what this Virgo is hiding behind all that logic. So stay tuned, because I'm about to put it all together in just a sec. We're not done yet. All right? So let's go ahead and let's tap into the total energetic frequency of this connection, Spirit, and then drop this surprise message. So here we go. Pile 1. All right, so give me 1 second, pile 1. Let me adjust your cards. Okay. All right, listen. The total energetic frequency of this connection is sitting in a loop, a karmic cycle that wants to evolve. But one person is still clinging to control, fear, or silence. You've got rose quartz, okay? So your heart is open, but guarded. You've evolved, and you're not entertaining crumbs. Page of Swords, right? They watch you, but they don't speak. They're observing, analyzing, and waiting for the right moment that never comes. Gossip plus Virgo, right? Gossip plus Virgo. There's noise around this connection. Opinions, projections, people in their ear or yours. But Virgo doesn't do mess. Virgo clears it, cuts through it. So you're that Virgo energy. You have outgrown the chaos. And keep in mind, it doesn't have to be your sun, moon, or rising sign. Your Virgo energy could also be in your 3rd house of communication, or in how you communicate, or in your planet Venus, okay? Or with your planet Venus. Now, energetically, you're vibrating higher than this connection right now, because they are stuck in overthinking and you're sitting in calm clarity, right? Now, the surprise message that Spirit just dropped. Someone else is watching you too. Yes, another masculine energy is quietly observing your growth. And this one, he's not afraid of your light. This is not the person you've been asking about. This new energy is calmer, more stable, and emotionally aware, right? So he doesn't operate in shadows, and he doesn't siphon. He sees you. Spirit said, you have been asking about who can match you. The answer's not in the past. The next one knows your worth without needing proof. Woo! So, what's the real truth? This old connection helped you remember your power. But your power is too big for someone who hides behind silence, overthinking, or sunglasses, right? So you're walking into alignment. Let them stay where they're comfortable, because you're being called higher. And before we go, just a soft reminder, if you felt this reading and you want to vibe with me beyond tarot, I just launched my music channel, XO Janai. The link is in the description. And if you already subscribed, thank you. Your support means the world. And as always, I am sending you love, power, and keep in mind, baby, we absolutely do not entertain crumbs, all right? So this is your clarity. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. This is about the person on your mind and their exact feelings. And baby, pile 2, your energy, it pulled you straight to the goddess Paonia. And the message says, love who you are. Let me tell you something real quick. This energy right here, you've leveled up. And the person on your mind, they are watching it unfold like, damn, did I fumble that? Yes, Yes, they did. Because you're not who you used to be. You have stepped into divine power, self-respect, and boundaries that are non-negotiable now. But real quick, before we dive into this messy, complicated, low-key, juicy energy, listen, I just dropped my music channel, XO Janai, and I'd love for you to check it out. The link is in the description. I've always been in love with music, but now I'm finally sharing it. And if you've already subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I see you, I appreciate you. Let's keep rising. Okay, back to Paonia, the goddess of self-devotion and radical truth. Because this person knows that you're not thirsty for attention anymore. They feel the shift. So where you once poured out, now you're full. Where you once waited on their validation, now you validate yourself. And it's got them in their feelings. But guess what? They still haven't caught up. They say they care. They feel the loss, but they're still stuck in some ego trap, thinking that you'll reach back like before. Not like before. Not this version of you. Not this version of you. Because, all right, listen, let's go ahead and pull your next card to see what's building behind the scenes, and make sure that you stay until the end, because I'm going to break down, right, the total energetic frequency between you and this person. And baby, there's a wild message that just came through from Spirit that I'm saving until the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You got go with the flow. I'll pull one more card and then we'll read the energy together. And you also have the Seven of Coins. So of course the Seven of Coins is also the Seven of Pentacles. And it is earth energy. It does rule over the earth zodiac signs. But first I'm going to start here with go with the flow. And then I will channel the energy of the Seven of Coins. And what I'm picking up is crazy. All right. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here? Listen. Let me tell you something right now, because this energy is screaming. Release control. Stop waiting on a specific outcome. Trust that what's for you can't miss you. So Spirit is reminding you that your peace is the prize. You've done the inner work. You've cried, healed, rebuilt, and now you're not forcing anything, okay? You are finally in your divine feminine flow. Soft, but not weak. Detached, but not bitter. Intuitive, but not impulsive. You're letting life bring you what's already yours. Now, let's pair that with the second card here, the Seven of Coins. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Coins, it's earth energy. So think Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And baby, this is all about patience, long-term and divine payoff. This person on your mind, they are watching you tend your garden. You planted seeds of love, loyalty, support. And they did nothing but wait on shade while you were building a whole forest. Now that your energy is flourishing, they are starting to realize that what they didn't nurture, someone else will. You're not checking your phone. No. You're not checking your phone every hour anymore. You're not sitting in emotional overdraft, hoping they wake up. You're too busy growing wealth, watering peace, and manifesting your soulmate. And that's the part that's messing with them, because they know that you're no longer waiting. You're aligning. Now stay close, because we got a few more cards to go. right? Before I break down the total energetic frequency of this connection with the surprise spiritual message that just came through loud and clear. So let's do it. You actually have 3 more cards to go. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. For you, pile 2, you have twin flame. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Okay. All right. Y'all know I'm not going to hold it back. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm picking up. And this person can run game. Y'all know this person can talk. They can talk some ish, right? But listen. All right. Okay. Listen, this ain't no ordinary connection. This is that karmic soul mirror. It's the kind of bond that burns you into becoming. So it's wild, it's intense, it's spiritual boot camp. You loved this person deeply because their energy echoed your own, but unhealed. Okay, unhealed. And the truth is, while you were looking for partnership, they were just learning how to face their reflection. So what's the real tea? You help them remember who they are, but you remembered who you no longer needed to be. This is why you're different now, why your standards are sky high, why you don't chase, you attract. Because this connection didn't just break your heart, it reconstructed your soul. So let's keep going because the energy is heating up, okay? 2 more cards left. Is it 2 or 3? It's 2, all right? 2 more cards left before we drop the total energetic frequency and that wild surprise download that came through earlier. So stay close, all right? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Girl, it's actually 3 cards. We got this one and 2 more. I don't want to leave nothing out, okay? I do not want to shortchange you at all. I want to give you the whole message. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The monk nun energy. This is negative judgment of the physical world in excess piety, P-I-E-T-Y. Okay, yeah, here we go. The monk nun energy, and that's spelled M-O-N-K-N-U-N, just in case you guys wonder, like, well, what did she say? Right? Okay. Because I know some of these cards you just have not heard of. So let me break it down. This is the monk nun in its shadow form. Okay? So let's talk. This tells me that someone is in this connection. Someone in this connection. And I'm getting like it's them heavy. They has been suppressing their desires, judging themselves, and maybe even you for wanting more pleasure, more freedom, more realness. This is the energy of emotional repression disguised as righteousness. So it's giving, I'll act like I'm too spiritual for this connection. I'll pretend I'm above it all, but deep down, they're tormented by the way they feel and ashamed of what they want. Meanwhile, you're not hiding. You're out here doing the work, being real, feeling everything, and creating a new version of yourself with every chapter. This card shows the imbalance between you two, okay? You're evolving in the physical and spiritual. They're escaping into spiritual bypassing, calling it growth, when it's really fear of intimacy, fear of the body, and fear of being truly seen. So what does this mean for you? You are no longer shrinking to match someone's limited comfort zone. You're outgrowing this energy, and whether, they rise up or not, you're already walking into your next level. So let's go ahead and pull your next card to complete this wild energy landscape, and then I'll give you the total energetic summary, all right? And that surprise intuitive download that I've been holding until the end. 2 more cards to go. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You know what? Hold up. Wait. You know what? It's 1 card. So let's pull it, okay? Why am I? Wait. Yeah, 1. Let's do this. Let's do it. Here we go. What is the energy, Spirit, as it does relate? What's coming through? Your last card before the total energetic frequency and that intuitive message that came through. Okay, you got the Descendant. The Descendant is a astrological placement in a birth chart. It's attraction, relationships, and partnerships. Descendant energy. All right, so let me tell you what I'm picking up here with Descendant. Okay, here it is, loud and clear. This ain't just a card. This is a mirror. The Descendant in astrology sits directly opposite your Ascendant, which is also known as the version of you that's visible to the world. See, your Ascendant is also known as the rising sign. So when you say my rising sign is Taurus, Libra, or Virgo, or whatever it is, that's your Ascendant. But the Descendant in astrology, it sits directly opposite your Ascendant, okay? But the Descendant, that's the energy you attract, the shadow you dance with, the partner you think you want, but who actually reveals the part of you still needing balance and closure. So when this card shows up, it's not just about who you're with, it's about what part of you is being called up to evolve through this connection. Okay, and the gag is this person was never the destination. They were the trigger. They were the reminder, the reflection of what you used to settle for. But baby, you changed. So let me hit you with the surprise intuitive download Spirit gave me. And I've been holding it until now. This connection activated your Descendant, but it's your higher self that's now driving the car. And what I saw clearly, you're about to meet someone who matches you, but not through wounds, but through wisdom. They won't drain your energy. They won't confuse your nervous system. They will recognize you without needing to test you first. Okay, so they are not a karmic lesson. They're a divine reflection. And the old person on your mind, they'll feel the shift too. Okay, they're gonna feel it. But instead of chasing, they'll retreat because your energy will no longer bend in their direction. All right? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and break down the total energetic frequency of this connection. Let's find out like what's really going on. Like, will this person come towards you? Let's just channel the energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What I'm picking up here is so crazy. Look. Here's what it is. This is wounded healer meets rising goddess. Okay, so this connection started with a spark, not out of love, but of recognition. You saw their soul ache, and because of who you are, you poured, healed, and showed up and held space. But here's the thing. The energetic scales were never balanced, right? See, you were giving medicine and they were giving mystery. You were holding truth and they were holding games. You were offering peace and they were bringing emotional confusion. So sometimes even silence, they were giving, but that silence spoke volumes. Okay, and this connection was never meant to be equal. It was meant to be revealing. It showed you where you used to leak your light. It showed you how much love you give when someone just shows you a little. But the truth, this person does not match your next level. They are emotionally unequipped. They observe you more than they invest in you. And while you were over here thinking, that they were your mirror, right? Baby, they were your reminder. A reminder of what you'll never settle for again. Okay? Now, karmic activation, check. Spiritual alignment, X. Soulmate match, X. Lesson complete, check. Right? Energetic upgrade incoming, 100. Because you have outgrown this energetic tie. The real one, he's not confused. He's not calculating. He's not asking you to prove your worth. He sees you clearly and is coming in your vibration of peace, purpose, and mutual power. So here's your confirmation. Let this go with love. Let your light redirect and let your next love be the one who knows how to love you, not just be healed by you. All right, so beautiful card number 2. This does complete your reading. And I hope this reading resonates with you and or inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. This message is about the person on your mind and their exact feelings. And let me just say right now, I'm not holding anything back. Pile 3, your energy pulled you here to the daughter of the Sacred Heart. Let me tell you something about that. This card isn't cute energy. It's raw, deep, cosmic alignment meets human heartbreak. Okay, so this is sacred soul level energy and somebody's out here playing with it. Okay, let's just start there. Before we dive deep, y'all know how I do. I don't say much about my personal life, but I did just release my music for the first time ever on my XO Janai channel, and it's already got some real ones listening, okay? So if you want to support, the link is in the description. And for everyone who already subscribed, I see you and I appreciate you more than you know. Let's get into it. This daughter of the Sacred Heart energy cannot be denied. You are the type of person who still loves with a clean heart after being stabbed in the back. You are the one people cry to when their world falls apart, and you always show up. And this person knows it. They feel it. And let me be real, it intimidates the heck out of them, okay? They want access to your light, but they don't want to match it. No, they don't want to match it. Stay until the end because I'm going to break down the total energetic frequency of this connection. And baby, there's something wild that just came through, but I'm saving it for the end. And yes, you'll want to hear it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your first card. And if you are feeling like this energy is hitting too close to home and you want a personal reading, go to claritybae.com and book your private session. Even if you have a question about something else, it could be about your finances, your future partner, whatever it is, I got you. All right, so let's do it. Pile 3, the truth is coming out. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You got, take the first step. All right, and we're gonna pull a second card. You also got Page of Swords. Now hold on. These two cards came out in pile 1 in the same order. And y'all just saw me shuffle the deck. So you, pile 3, might want to go take a look at pile 1. Okay, because this is not a coincidence. But we're going to start here with take the first step, and then we'll move into the Page of Swords. Right? All right, so this person is watching, waiting, wondering, okay, but not doing a damn thing. So it's like they are sitting on their hands when it's their move to make. But Spirit is saying no more limbo. If they want to keep you in their life, it's time to act. Now, here's where it gets real eerie. Your second card is the Page of Swords, okay? Like I said, same exact card in order as pile 1. And again, y'all saw me shuffle. This is no coincidence. That's a spiritual echo. So if you're feeling deja vu or some strange energetic overlap with pile 1, you're not wrong. You might want to double back and peek at that reading because it's connected. All right, now back to the Page of Swords energy. This is someone who's all talk, no action. No action right now. They are watching your every move like they're studying for a final exam. But they too scared to turn in the paper. They ask about you, they check your socials, they even pretend like they don't care. But baby, they're pressed. And it's not just curiosity. It's guilt, longing, and fear all rolled into one. Stay tuned. We still have cards to go, and I told you I've got something wild coming through for the total energetic frequency at the end. And don't forget, if this is hitting you, book your private reading, okay? We don't do vague energy over here. We do truth, period. So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? All right, you got, is it true? This card says, I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. All right, so let me tell you what I'm picking up. All right. Ooh, baby. That line, girl, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Listen, the energy behind this, is jealousy laced in regret. That somebody is spiraling quietly and hoping that what they heard ain't true. Because deep down, they still thought they had time. So here's what I'm picking up loud and clear. They may have not shown up right, but in their mind, you weren't really gone yet. They felt your presence, your energy, your love, even in the distance. But now they are starting to feel the void. And when that rumor hit, boom, it triggered all their unhealed fears. That the question is not casual, okay? This question is not casual. That's someone checking to see how much longer they can play it cool before they miss out forever. And what's wild is they're not even upset that you're happy, okay? They're upset that they don't get to be the reason anymore. Woo! Stay tuned, babe, because this connection is layered, and I am about to pull the next card to see what this energy really wants to reveal. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see. What is coming through here? Y'all, this one is layered, okay? You got companion, betrayal by misusing confidence and loss of personal identity. Okay. Spirit said what Spirit said. All right, so companion showing up. This connection is given, I trusted you and you use that trust like a weapon. That line, betrayal by misusing confidence, means that they knew your heart, they knew your softness, your loyalty, your intentions, and they took that sacred access and fumbled it. And loss of personal identity. That's you, babe. That's what happens when you start molding yourself to hold space for someone who wouldn't do the same for you. You were loyal to the connection, and they were loyal to their ego. So this person liked being your companion until your power started making them feel small. So they tried to clip your wings behind closed doors. Or maybe they let their silence or selfishness do the damage. But let me be crystal clear. They are the one who lost, okay? Because no matter what mask they wear now, they can't duplicate the type of love you brought. And now that betrayal energy is eating at them because it's finally clear that they played themselves. Make sure you stay till the end of this reading. I'm about to break down the total energetic frequency, y'all, between y'all and drop one more intuitive message that just came through about this connection. And trust me, it's gonna leave your jaw on the floor. So let's do it. You actually you got 2 more cards to go, okay? So let's do it. Or do you? No, you got 1 more card. 1 more card to go. Let's pull it through. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy here as it does relate? Okay, let's go here. We got Juno, the asteroid Juno. Marriage, commitment, and bonds. Okay. All right. You know what? You got 2 cards to go because I see another deck. Okay, but just hang in there with me, okay? But Juno came out, and this is deep. Let me tell you what Juno says. Look, marriage, commitment, and soul bonds. But baby, this card don't show up just to look cute. It shows up when there's something sacred that's either being honored or violated. And let me keep it real, the energy is loud. This person felt the pull to you, okay? It's like a soul recognition. It's like, wait, why does this feel like I've known you in other lifetimes? That's Juno. That's divine partnership energy. But here's the kicker. They were not ready to meet you at that level. Not mentally, not emotionally, not spiritually. So instead of committing, they ran. Or worse, they played you like a placeholder while they tried to figure out what they really wanted. But deep down, they still see you as the one who got away. And that guilt, it's heavy. Because now they are starting to realize they fumbled a real bond for temporary ego boost or distractions. You know, or distractions that don't even compare. Let me say this too. Juno energy doesn't leave quietly. So if you have been feeling sudden waves of like sadness, deja vu, or thoughts about them hitting you out of nowhere, that's the bind still trying to cling to your aura. And guess what? Baby, that last card that blows it wide open. The last card is about to blow it wide open. So stay right here with me because the final card is going to seal the total energetic frequency between you and this person. And I've got a wild intuitive message that just came through that I saved for the end. So let's do it. All right, so what is the energy spirit as it does relate? Let's see what is coming through here. You got the amethyst crystal. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. The amethyst card is screaming. Okay, so, oh yeah, there it is, amethyst crystal. Baby, this is not just a pretty purple stone. This is third eye activator, aura protector, and spiritual BS detector energy, all in one. And the fact that this came out as the final card, Spirit is screaming, trust your intuition. You already know what's up. You've known. You just wanted confirmation, and here it is, plain and powerful. That gut feeling you kept brushing off, it was accurate. That dream that woke you up at 3 a.m., that was a warning. That random wave of calm after you cut contact, that was your higher self saying, thank you. And now here's the total energetic frequency of this connection. This was a sacred assignment, not just a situationship. You were the mirror, the medicine, the mystic. They were the one who needed your light, but didn't know what to do with it. And instead of rising into their higher self, they stayed low. And that's not on you, that's on them. So what's the energetic frequency now? It's given, I release what isn't mine to carry. I return to my throne. I don't chase, I attract. I trust myself above all. And that intuitive download that I've held until now, somebody else is coming in. Someone with a clean heart, stable energy, grown mindset, and a spiritual frequency that matches yours. You're not gonna question it. You're not gonna beg for it. It's just gonna feel right, effortless, elevating. If this reading hit home and you want to go deeper into your personal love energy, you can book your private voice reading or email reading, which is same day return, at claritybay.com, even if you have other questions such as your finances or your career, right? And if you felt this reading in your soul, show some love and subscribe to my music channel, XO Janai. The link's in the description. Thank you to those who already subscribed. I see you, I appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much higher frequency love. Now go ahead and put that crown back on, because you didn't lose anything. You cleared the path for something real.